Oh boy, YouTube. What do we got planned today? Oh boy. Hey YouTube, Diesel Amputers here. I hope my scratched up lens doesn't defect this picture too much. Actually, let's see. Let's shine it into the light. I think it's only when it's shined into the light directly that you can actually see anything. But so as you guys saw yesterday, I've been really working hard at getting all the rust away, cutting out all the bad rust at least. It's definitely a project, I'll tell you that much, you know. So all of the rocker panels out on this side. Like I told you guys, I'm using actual thick metal, well, thicker metal. I know that this is thicker than like what they make with the new trucks, but it's pretty much like sheet metal when it comes down to rocker panels. Yeah, I gotta vacuum all this up on this side, but I don't even want to focus on that yet. I want to start grinding away at the other side. Well, not grinding specifically, but cutting out more of the rust. Let's open this up. This is what I've been doing every day after I get home from work. Just cutting away at the rust. What a life. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kind of glad I'm doing this because I wanted video content for you guys and something different from like the usual quads and dirt bikes and motorcycles, etc. You guys get the point. But yeah, basically what I will be doing is hopefully finishing cutting all this out, making it nice and even and stuff. Might have to even this out a little more because I think that's kind of cut sideways, so that's gonna have to get evened out just a little bit. I'll get the 90 degree ruler that I have and make sure that's 90. We'll do the same for the other side. I'm gonna remove this because the only way I can make this rocker panel look decent, since I'm doing it myself, like I told you guys, is if I cut it, right, but make this go right across to the other side. So I know it's close to where the bolts are, but that's alright because I'm gonna literally weld, most likely, them in. We'll see what I'm gonna do. I have no idea for sure. I don't want to say anything and then I don't actually do it. So surprisingly, this side still has somewhat of a rocker panel. Oh, I was wrong. This side is just almost as bad as the other side. And I'm gonna end up vacuuming all this stuff off the grass. Don't worry, I'm not just gonna leave it there. Plus, that's scrap metal. Come on. Yes, I'm gonna finish cutting all this out. I'm gonna get under it, cut out the inner rocker panel as well. It's all getting cut out, and if we have time after all of that, we're gonna start cutting the outside rocker panel today, and we'll see how far we get with that. We're definitely doing pretty good, I think. We're getting there. We're definitely getting there. But this has to come out too. I think I'm gonna do that first. We'll take this out and go from there. I'm also gonna have to clear out this SD card tonight because I'm already almost filled on this thing. Didn't realize how much truck content I was gonna get out of this, and this is just scraping, not even scraping the surface, honestly. But the amount of work this truck needs, I mean, look at that. Luckily, the frame is pretty decent. I know you southern people watching these videos probably don't think that's decent, but for being an almost 20-year-old truck at this point, it's a pretty decent frame. So let's get to it. Let's just get to it. Like I told you guys, doing my best with this stuff, but anyway, enough jibber jabber. Jibber jabber. Let's start doing it. Maybe I could start cutting out the pieces for inside here too. I'm gonna be removing, I gotta remove all of this. I don't know, let's just start getting down to work. I think 5-minute introduction is plenty for this video. Definitely lots of videos on the way. I might even have to start uploading every day again at some point. Got the scrap metal, got tons of stuff. Alright YouTube, Diesel Dan Peters signing out till the time lapse.
think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world. They're really saying I love you.
YouTube. Last update for today. So, just showing you guys what it's looking like. Yep, bed's ready to come off. I can barely hear. Not from grinding away, but just in general. So yeah, we ended up cutting this out today as well. I thought that this would work with this guy here, but it's just not long enough. So we're definitely not gonna just use weld to cover all that up. That's a little too much. And even this way, you know, yeah, I'm sure I could probably mock it up to work, but that's a little too much mocking for me, honestly. And I have that metal. I think I'm just gonna cut out that metal. That'll be really easy to bend. I think that's 16 gauge, if I'm correct. I know this is a little thicker, but honestly, I just don't like how poorly that fits. But we'll see. Who knows? Maybe I will use this. If I can get this to fit somewhat nicely in here, then I probably will use it. Yeah, it would have to go this way. Somehow like that. But I intended it to go this way, like that, so you guys can kind of see how it's supposed to look. I think I'm just going to cut out another piece, but use cardboard this time and correctly cut it out, because I don't want any ghetto stuff like that happening. We've been scaling away at the inside of here, taking out all of the little ins and outs. Not sure when I'm going to start repairing the actual rust or how I'm going to do that. Definitely going to take a wire wheel to most of it. We're going to knock it down very far so that, if anything, it's less than surface rust, because I don't want to paint over rust. You know, what's the point of that? You know, for the frame, if there's like a really small layer of rust, like just the surface rust, you're like, here, this is some scaling. So we're taking all that off. I haven't done that yet, but you can kind of see how it's looking under here. It's just rust every direction, everywhere you look. There's more rust, even all the way. Yep, this is all rust coming out. Yeah, we're just cutting away right now. We're just gonna keep cutting tomorrow. I already made sure that was a 90 degree angle, by the way, so that's ready to go as well. And I was hoping to have this done within a month, but we'll see what happens. It's definitely a little bigger than I was originally intending it to be. So I think it all depends on how fast I get the frame done and in here, and then I'm able to paint it. So you figure painting, maybe 2-3 days of prep. Well, 2 days of prep, 1 day of painting. Yeah, we're definitely getting cut on time, and I'm going home in August. If I can at least come home once in August with this truck, that would be nice, because I'll be back for another week or two in August. So we'll see what happens. Probably gonna wait to cut the cab corners, because I want the bed off so they have the room. We also got to start taking a look at all this rust here. That's all on its own a whole nother nightmare. Here, let's right up. See how much Bondo is on here. call them Bondo joints right here. Bondos in this fucking panel. Real nasty. I feel it's a slight dent, but it's not a big dent. Definitely all in this area. Grinding away to do with this, including with this. This is all coming out, all rotten. That's gonna leave it off there, YouTube. I won't hold you guys any longer. To give you guys an idea of how much Bondo this bed has. I really know how to pick them, eh? But no, on a serious note, I think it should be okay. I got the stud welder still. We're gonna weld on some studs. Be able to pull out this little dent here, maybe even just hit it out a little bit. See, there's some Bondo back here. Bondo should be used very lightly, not where you smack it on. Layer on like 3 pounds of it. Yeah, I feel like there's a bunch of spiders in my back right now. I'm out of dust. But yeah, this thing's all locked up. That's all I got for today, YouTube. Another busy day. Directly after work. Diesel Dan Peters signing out. For now.